How's it going, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. This is Citadel Forged with Fire, and I did a video on this a long time ago. It was a live video. I played for about 2 hours, but I did it on a public server. And this is one of those games where when you build something, you have to basically stay in the game, or at least be active with it to keep your structure up. So we're going to do a single player one, and we're actually going to, first we're going to delete that world because I don't even know what that is. We are going to do a single player one, and we are going to basically create a new world so that you guys can see everything without all the PvP in it. The PvP is not bad in the game. I actually really like it in this game. It's just I don't play it enough to keep up to date on my structures and everything. So that other world I had looks like it had everything set right. I do have my experience modifier turned up to 3 just to get some levels faster. I have the unlimited resources disabled. That way it's not like creative mode where you can just have a whole bunch of stuff. Because I think if you turn that on, you can basically build without needing to collect anything. Inventory weight restrictions, I have it enabled because I want to make sure that I'm getting the full effect of the game. So like once I'm carrying too much stuff, it'll be too heavy for me to move around and stuff, or I won't be able to pick up anymore or whatever. Free flying mode, I have that turned off. That's also like creative mode in like Minecraft or something where you can actually fly. But there is actually flying in the game. You just have to have enough mana, you have to have the skill for it and everything like that. So, but it's disabled, so I will actually be able to once I get that skill and everything. And then these are all set to 1. You can turn them up or down or whatever you guys want. Throne decay I do have turned off, that way I don't have to, like I was talking about, manage being in here so long and stuff. And then build restrictions I have enabled. That just means you can't build into like mountainsides and stuff like that. So there are a couple things that you guys may want to turn on. If you guys want more space, you can turn on the inventory capacity modifier. You can turn on these ones right here, the player damage modifier. Well, not turn them on, but turn them up. I believe ×1 is normal. Some of these you can even turn down, which I don't know why you would, but you can. Knowledge modifier and the character's points modifier, you can actually turn those up if you want. I don't think, I'm not 100% sure on this because I've never maxed out a character, but I don't think that you can learn everything in the skill tree unless you turn those up. So if you want to learn everything, make sure you guys turn those up. But that's going to be it there. We're going to go ahead and create the game. It's going to ask us if we want to, well, it's not going to ask us, so it's going to make us create a new character, which we are going to be a wizard like Harry. You're a wizard, Harry. Except we're not going to do gray hair like Dumbledore. I was going to, but, well, you know what? I might. I don't know. Let's see. It's the loading the very first time does take a minute just because it's basically creating an entirely new map just for you. Now, if you're loading into one with that is online, it may or may not take long. The game's already there, but depending on how many people are active on that server is why it may take a long time, because people building everything and stuff like that. Or if it's a low pop server, it might actually go pretty quick. So, alright, we are going to make a male. Let's look at the different faces real quick. There's only a few of them. We're not going to have a beard. We're going to leave him like that. We're going to do long hair. I'm not worried about the rest of that stuff. Go over to the body. I'm not going to mess with the body at all. Let's go over to the color, skin color. We're going to be dark as the night with white hair and black nails and pinkish colored eyes, because the red one is stupid. I don't know why they look pink right there, but that should just be like a bright red. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do that. I know it's just kind of random. Not really worried about it. It's just us anyway. No one's gonna see our freakish guy here. Create character. Yes, we want to really create him. All right, now this is your map. It has the fog of war, so as you explore the map is when you'll be able to see stuff. Down here there are 3 spawn locations. I don't know why it says use L1 and R1s to adjust zoom, because it's zooming on its own, like it's being weird. So it's kind of freaking out. That might be my joystick now that I'm messing with it. Yeah, that's probably just my joystick. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and pick the middle one here. We're gonna do spawn here. They're all pretty much the same. The spawn points they all have the same quests and everything. It's just what's outside of them, the different areas outside of the spawn points. You may have like a camp outside there, like an AI camp or something like that, but there's nothing real significant around any of them, so it's up to you guys. This game is fairly old. I don't know how old, but it's not like extremely old, but it's not extremely new either. As you can see, the graphics aren't amazing, but the gameplay is, at least for me. I love it. We're going to pick up some of this stuff because she's going to make us pick it up anyway for our first quest. So that's all for those. Oops. Okay, well, I already leveled up. I thought it exploded. We're going to pick up some of these stones. And we need more wood. Wood. Yeah, wood. It's not like other ones. Like, if I come out here and I punch this tree, it's not going to give me anything. It's weird, though, because I think punching a rock will. Yeah, see, that's not giving us anything, but if you punch the rock... Oh, maybe it's not. Okay. Fair enough. I don't judge. But yeah, so if you guys need wood and stone and stuff, it's all inside the cave. So make sure you guys pick up all the stuff in here. And luckily, there is enough wood and stuff in here that you can actually complete the quests with these. The quests, like the beginner quests, what we're going to do right now, are extremely easy as well. So we're going to speak with Cordelia. If you guys want to read that stuff, you can. For the most part, I'm going to click through it, so you're going to have to be like very good with trigger hands on being able to read those, because I'm just going to click through them. I don't think any of it's lore related, but some of it might be. So the main thing you need to look for when you're looking at these things is the very top where it says magical machinations. Machinations. I don't know. I want to say machine, but it's machinations. I don't know. Anyway, so the very top, that is the name of the quest, and then in the middle where it says required objectives, it says 5 cloth crafted. So basically that is our objective. We have to create 5 cloths, and then at the bottom those are our rewards. The hats, the 5 cloth back, 5 rune crystals, and 100 XP. So we're just going to hit accept. And this is the part that's a little weird. It doesn't really tell you how to do it. You just kind of got to mess with the menu and stuff. So this is because I just leveled up. So every time you level up, when you come in here, it's going to ask you what you want to put points into. We're just going to go with health for now. But the stats on the left is what you start off with: 100 health, 100 mana, 10 damage, and 40 carrying capacity. So that carry capacity isn't that much, and the capacity is not that much. Or the damage is not that much. So you can also hit ignore. What that'll do is it'll make the screen go away, and you can put points into it later. So we're just going to go with health though. And then in here, so this is our crafting menu. Like I said, it doesn't really describe it to you, doesn't really explain anything to you. Why? I have no idea. You would think that they would make a better tutorial. There are parts of a tutorial that may tell you. I don't know. We can browse over them real quick, because it's just text. It doesn't actually tell you what to do, I believe. So we need 5 cloth. These are the cloth right here, and it uses these, which we already had in our inventory, the yellow pine. Now, to know that, it's because I played the game, but if you click on cloth, it actually brings up that 2 of these yellow pine will make 1 cloth. So that's why we're able to make 5, because we have 10 of them. And then if you want to increase or decrease the number that you're making, you can just do it here with the little arrows. And then you hit craft, and it'll craft it 1 by 1. While it's doing that, you can actually move around and stuff. So let me go over here and show you guys a little tutorial thing that I was talking about, which is this. It says each player has an inventory. That is where you can equip items to your character or consume foods and potions. That is basically the tutorial, and then you just kind of follow these around. So this one is each player has knowledge table. Here you can learn new skills and recipes. let's just kind of follow these around real quick. I will go back to those missions in a minute. So the crafting menu contains recipes, and items such as weapons, clothing, and potions can be crafted therein. These two pools here, this blue one gives you mana back. This whole area is like a safe zone. I'll explain it in a minute. So this one gives you your mana back. This one gives you your health back. It's just like a buff that it leaves on you for a minute. This next tutorial one says each player has a spell book. Choose a spell type and assign it a slot. Arcane spells are free, but the most deadly and advanced spells must be crafted from essences found around natural pools. Try adding farmed plants into the spell's recipe. I will explain that later too. It's basically saying that I can explain it now. It's basically saying that doing the farmed spells or farmed plants into your spells, like integrating them into it, it gives you more points and stuff towards that spell, which you guys will see. Let's go over here. We will look at these. This one says structures are constructed using building mode. Be sure to unlock some building blueprints from the knowledge table. See, and it doesn't tell you how to get to the knowledge table or anything like that. It just tells you that there is one, and that's how you do it. Each player has the ability to open an interactive map which reveals itself as you explore the world. That is your touchpad, which it doesn't tell you that. That is not the touchpad. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna do carry capacity for now. Alright, it's not the touchpad. What button is it? It's not that. It's down on the D-pad. So here is the menu, or here's the map. All these icons around here are just different things that you can look at. I think these are like camps, yeah, enemy camps. These are missions that you can go to. Sorry about my joystick here, guys. That one's a quest that we can do. That one is a portal, which you can fast travel in the game. Those are acid pools. That one's a natural, oh, there it goes, natural mana pool, and that one's another portal. And then zooming back in shows a little more stuff. So here's some caves and all that. But yeah, this little area right here is where we spawn. That's why we can see the stuff around it on the map. Okay, and then if we come over here, the world is littered with dangerous caves, ancient ruins, and more. Explore these at your own risk. Okay, we're still not done exploring here yet. Let's go up here. I want to show you guys something else up here. I know we still need to turn in that quest. There's a couple quests that she's going to give us, but I just want to go over all the stuff so I don't forget. This is your fast travel portal. So when you come up to it, you just hit square on it. It opens up a portal, and now you can fast travel. The problem is that we don't have anything to fast travel to. If I hit square on it, it brings up this. There's nothing else on the map. So this symbol right here, this one that says Travel Portal Heathcliff, that is where we currently are. Any of these tower looking things that you find on the map should have a portal like this, either inside of it or on the top of it. So if you find another tower or anything like that, make sure that you guys look for the portal so that you can easily fast travel. This portal is completely new. I don't know what this is. If any of my veteran players are in the chat, in the comment section, make sure that you guys let us know what this is. I might find out here in a second because I'm going to talk to this guy. It does say use portal, but I don't know what it does, so I'm not going to use it. I don't want to get away from the starter area while I'm explaining stuff to you guys. And this is Woodrow Avengale. And if we talk to him, traveler of great might, be not afraid. I seek provide opportunity of mutual benefit. Some other famous mages of Ignis have discovered unimaginable concentrations of power in a dangerous realm called Umbris. Okay, so I guess it's maybe a whole new map. One such maze awaits your arrival. If you consider yourself adequately prepared, activate the nearby portal and speak with Shadow. So the requirements for this are to activate the nearby portal and speak with Shadow in Umbris. And it gives us, what is that, 1 million? 100,000? I think it's 100,000. It gives us 100,000 XP. But it also at the top, it says the Shadow Realm, and it says required level 60. So we can't do that anyway. I mean, I can probably click on the portal, but we're not adequately prepared, so we're not going to do it. And also these things, that tower that you see out there, That one, I know there's other ones. There's one over there. I don't know what those are. They may have been put into the game as part of an update. There's one over there in the distance. Right there, that like white outlined thing. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to go third person. Yes, we're still naked. So we're in like a bubble right now. Let me show you guys what the bubble looks like. It does open up as you get close to the wall. While you're in this bubble in the PvP game, like an actual game where it's PvP, no one can attack you. Even if they're out there and you're walking close and this thing opens up, they still can't hit you because you're still within the bubble. Once you cross over this threshold right here, you're outside the bubble. They can now hurt you and everything else. But the PvP in here, they can still hit you, but it just won't take any health. That's why the, sorry. I'm trying to run, and you can't run in this game. I'll explain that in a second, too. When you're in here, it's just an area for you to fill up your health and your mana. And then, you know, that's if you guys are, like, being chased back here or something like that. These pools can actually be found around the world, too. I don't think there's very many of them. I know there's quite a few mana pools, but I don't think that there's very many of these health pools. But you can also eventually make them and put them in your actual house that you build in this game. So that icon down on the bottom right is telling us we have something new in our inventory. If we hit the touchpad, which is what it's telling us to do, and it's telling us the fire thing. So there's something new in here. I don't know what it is. I think it's just talking about the it's probably referring to the, what's it called, the magic that's in here, because this is our spell book and there's nothing new in here at the moment. Sometimes it takes a minute for me to figure out how to get that thing to go away. There's probably nothing new in here. This is a journal. This is where you have your missions, where you can track them or untrack them. If you want to abandon them, I would assume you do the drop one. This is your spell book, or not your spell book, your knowledge book. This is where you can learn to make things. So everything on this left side right here, these are weapons. You have your melee, your gauntlets, your wands, your staves, and then here's your armor. This is your cloth, your leather, your wild, your iron, and your social. Social is more like for what's it called, role playing. They have like blue and I think red. Yeah, blue and red. And so you can like do a team thing if you guys want to play some Quidditch or something like that. Yes, you can actually fly on brooms. I don't know about hitting a ball around though. Over here is your jewelry, I guess is what you would call it. You have your rings, your bracelets, your necklaces, and your amulets. And then if you come over here, so that very first one, that's, you know, your combat stuff. This next one is your food, which is right here. Oh, sorry. Which is your food. This one is all right here. It's just one row that goes all the way down. That's your food. Those are regular recipes for you to learn. The next one is I guess potions. So you have your health potions, your mana potions, vitality, your elixirs, and your dyes. And then over here you have, what are these? What would these be called? These are, I guess, equipment as a whole. I know this one says equipment, but they're all basically equipment. So you have your equipment, which is a saddle for you to ride horses, a protective saddle, armored saddle. That's not just for horses. That is anything you tame that's rideable. Yes, you can tame creatures in this game. You can tame wolves, dragons, unicorns, all kinds of mythological stuff. You have your brooms. Now, keep in mind, you do not need a broom to fly. I will explain that later. Well, I guess I can explain it right now. You can either use your broom or you can use flying essence. That is the next thing that's right here. These potions will help you fly without a broom. I think the brooms just make you use less mana while you're doing it, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong about that as well. And then you have your social ones, which these are just for the role-playing stuff too. You have a red one and a blue one. And then the last thing here is your building stuff. So you start with wood, you can go to stone, white marble, ornate. And then you have your torches, you have flags, you have your decor, your defenses, your offenses, more social stuff to tell people to stay away from your stuff, like custom signs or broomstick league ball pedestal. Okay, so I guess maybe you can actually do Quidditch in here. And then over here is stuff that you can build, like your pools and stuff like that. You need a throne to claim ownership over a structure. If someone builds a house and they don't put a throne in it, you can actually run in there, throw your throne down, as long as the door is not locked, throw throw your throne down, and that whole structure is now yours, including everything that's in it. The game's a little weird like that, so make sure that your throne is one of the very first things that you guys throw down. And then you have like a fire pit, stuff like that, forges, everything else. So we have 6 points right now, up right there in the left next to where I'm at. One of the first things you want to learn is your throne. So we're going to hold X on that. You want to learn your storage chest so you can actually put some stuff in it. And we're actually going to learn the fire pit so that we can cook food. And then we have 2 points left, which is perfect. We're going to go here and we're going to learn 2 weapons. So we're going to learn our staves and we're going to learn our axes. And this means that you can now craft these as well. So if you come over to the craft menu and you look in here, if you go to weapons, we have our staves and our axes. Now obviously I still don't have the stuff for the axes, or for the staves, but I can still craft them once I find the stuff for it. Same thing with the axe. It looks like I already have that, so I can actually craft that as well. Alright, let's go ahead and come down here. You have unlocked new crafting recipe, open. Okay, so down in the bottom left, that's your crafting menu, but it's not the same as in here. It's not this crafting menu, even though this icon right here is the same. This one usually throws me off too. It's telling you to hit left on the D-pad down there, so it's a completely different crafting menu. If you hit left on your D-pad, you have this. This is where your throne is, and then if you go down, this is where your magic stuff would be. So anything that you have that is magical. So there's your throne again. Oops. And then you have your chest in there. Did not mean to do that. You have your fire pit there. So this is your actual open world crafting. And it is, as you can see, it's not like a slider thing. It actually does snap to different points. I don't know if you can change it. I honestly don't remember. It looks like we do have a server limit down on the bottom right and a region limit. That's probably just so that we don't overload the game, because like I said, it is an older game and the graphics aren't amazing, so it probably can only handle a certain amount. But if we come down here, we talk to Cordelia, we can complete the mission where she wanted us to craft cloth, which it did glitch, because if you look at the top, it says required level 60. That is wrong. That was from the other one. So we're just going to hit X. It says complete anyway. So we completed it. So now we have the items that she was supposed to give us, the hat, the other stuff, what was it, the cloth, and like 5 of these or something. So here's your hat. To equip it, you hit X on it and you can do equip, or there's another way. I don't remember the other way. We're just going to hit X on it. There is another way. I think you can like highlight it and then come over here and actually click where you want it to go. But that might be with stuff that like where they have more than one slot. Obviously there's only one hat slot. So maybe if I had a different potion, I would have to click on the potion and then click over here. I don't remember. They may have changed that too. I haven't played this game in forever. Let's go ahead and talk with her again. The next thing she wants us to is make a fresh berry salad. We're going to hit accept. We're going to go straight into our crafting menu so that we can speed this up a bit. We are going to go to our food, which there's food and potions here, I believe. Here is our fresh berry salad. If you click on it, it requires 1 mushroom, which is right here, 1 mushroom, 2 ghost orchards, and 4 crowberries. Now, to find those, which I don't know why we already have the stuff for it, it should have actually made us come pick it up. Here's the mushrooms. The crowberries are here. Nope, these are ghost orchards, which we needed 4 of those, and we needed 2 of the crowberries. You might actually have to leave the area for the crowberries. I honestly don't remember. That's where the ghost orchards were. Yeah, I think if you want to find the crowberries, come out this way, and I believe there's some out here. You do have to actually leave the safe zone. Here's some more mushrooms, it looks like, too. Yeah, these are mushrooms. More mushrooms. Don't know which way the crowberries would be. I mean, obviously it shouldn't make you guys go and find them because it didn't make me, but that's not a guarantee because I'm playing single player, so maybe it just helped me out to learn stuff quicker or something. Now, like I said, coming out here you can be attacked, so be very careful out here. In the beginner area you'll run into a lot of boars and stuff like that, and they are hostile. They will run at you if you get too close. There's one right there. Let's check the other side. And you cannot run in this game. I said I was going to explain that, so let me do that now. The way I'm moving right now, how fast I'm going, this is the fastest that you can go at the moment. Here in a second, she is actually, is that a boar? No, it's just a rock. Here in a second, she's going to teach us how to make a spell called Haste, and that's basically how you run in the game. I don't know. Oops. Oh, okay. I thought I did something. All I did was level up. The main thing that you want to know, or yeah, the main, well, not want to know. What was I going for here? Oh, I don't even remember what it's called. There's a boar over there too. I don't know what these ones are. Let's take a look. Those are yellow pine. This boar's going to attack us. Those are crowberries. They look like that. So, like right now, I can technically still outrun this boar, so I'm not too worried about it. But you're going to be using spells to get away from creatures and stuff. Yeah, see, there's two of them. They're just going to keep following us. I don't know if they'll follow us actually in the thing. I think if you run far enough or long enough, they'll just give up. We'll find out here in a second, though. Yeah, see, they gave up. Alright. So let's head back in there. We're going to go ahead and make the fresh berry salad. Obviously, you would need, I think it was 2 of the crowberries. We only grabbed 1, but, I mean, they gave us everything that we need. I just wanted to show you guys what they look like while we're picking them up, because I don't remember it giving us all that stuff. But like I said, it may just be because I'm in single player and it's trying to make the game easier. I'm not sure. This is more, it does say single player, but when you start it up, it's more of like a practice mode for you to get used to the actual game. You can host your own servers. I don't know how to. I think you actually have to do it from PC. I believe it is cross-play between PC and PlayStation. I don't know about Xbox though. So let's go ahead and hit the touchpad. So we got another level. Let's go ahead and give ourselves damage this time. And we're going to go over to our craft menu. We are going to go to the food, and we're going to make that salad. Let me see. It was actually 4 crowberries that we needed. We only got 1. So if you guys need crowberries, at least you know what they look like now. So we're only going to craft 1. I'm going to go ahead and do it. We're just going to wait right here until it's done crafting. You can see the bar on the right side. And there we go. We have a fresh berry salad now. We're going to talk with her. She's going to give us 5 of them and 100 XP. And then we have our next mission, which we need to collect 1 rune crystal, 4 wood, and 2 stones. We should already have all that stuff. Yeah, we do. Oh, wait. Do we need more stone? No. Okay. The number, if up on the top right where it says basic resources, the number on the right side is the number that we have to get. The number on the left is what we already have. So we already have everything. But like I said, if you guys want wood, check in here. There was some sticks and stuff right here. Looks like they have not respawned yet. And then there's rune crystals here. It's these little blue things, and then these are the stone. You can make a weapon. You can actually cut that tree and you can break that stone. And then there's big rune crystals outside. They look like giant crystals coming up out of the ground. I believe that we seen one, but I did not point it out. It looks just like these little ones. It's a big blue crystal like this coming up out of the ground. But we're going to go ahead and turn this one in. We're going to grab our next mission. So now we have to do the haste spell, and then we're going to use the haste spell. So Nature's Essence. This, I believe she gives you the Nature's Essence for you to actually be able to craft it. Which is not in our inventory. She actually didn't give it to us. Did we accept it?
Huh?
We did. I think it's because we actually seen one. Okay, well, we got an axe from her. So we're going to go ahead and equip it. Or no, the haste one. Okay, so the haste one, I'm sorry, I'm wrong about this. The haste one is going to be our arcane thing. So when you equip a weapon, you're going to have a spell that pops up here. This is the arcane essence. If you look right above where my cursor's at, it says spell essence arcane. It has that purple symbol. That is your arcane essence. The one that she needs to give us is green, but that's going to be for the next mission. So while you have, let me remove this. How do I remove it? I don't think I can now. Yeah, okay, well, we already have it equipped. So what happens is you come over here. Down in the bottom is where you put whatever weapon you want your spell to be on. If you have a war glove, you can put it down here, a staff, or a wand, or like I did, an axe. You can put it down here. It has to go in the center. Up top, these are 4 spells that you can put onto your weapon. So we have, let's see, we have Arcane Blast, tells you how much damage it does, tells you how long it takes to reset, I believe, because that's not the cast time. You have your Arcane Storm, which is a lot, actually those do the same amount of damage. I was gonna say it's a lot stronger, but it doesn't look like it is. You have your Haste, which that's the one that we have to do for the mission, and then you have your Arcane Step. And they tell you what they do. So it says Arcane Step teleports you back to the point of casting after a short delay. Our haste one, casting this on yourself will greatly increase your movement speed for a short time. So this is kind of like running. So to craft this, what you do is, we already have the arcane thing selected. We're going to go ahead and click. Sorry, it's hard to move around these things because left and right is like that, but trying to get like the other one, you have to do it the other way. It's weird. All right, so haste, we're going to hit X on that. So now it's selected, it's red. In this area, you would actually, let me see if this thing tells you. It says drop ingredients here to upgrade, modify your potential spell. Try out different ingredients for different effects. Most of what goes in here are plants, and I will show you guys up here. So if we put a mushroom in there, the very last sentence, it says adds up to 2% range to crafted spells. So if I wanted to increase the range, which I don't know how it would increase the range on this one, I would just say add to spell, and it makes it stronger. You can do up to 5 of them, so you can actually add up to 10, like 10 points total. So you can put whatever you want in here, which I think it goes over that part in a minute, but we're not worried about that. The next thing we have to do to complete the spell is we have to pick whether we want it on the L2 button or the R2 button. Normally anything that assists us, like this one's just running, you're not going to attack with it. I usually put on the L2 side. You don't have to do this. This is just something that I do to make the game easier for me. It reminds me, hey, all of your assisted stuff is going to be L2 and all of your attacks are going to be R2. So once you have your spell equipped, you have whatever essence you wanted in there. If you wanted to make it stronger or last longer or whatever, you would do the upgrades in here. Make sure you have your weapon. Select the slot you want, and then you click craft spell. So there we go, we crafted the spell. Now if you look down in the very bottom center, it says that there's nothing in the R2, and the L2 has a little running man symbol. That is our haste. And up on the top right it says speedy spell crafting, craft the haste spell, which we did. Now we have to use it. So if we come over here, doesn't matter where you do it at, I just want to show you guys an open area. If I hit L2 while I'm walking, there we go. Now we're basically running, and it lasts as long as the haste spell is going. So, and this does use up mana. Now in this area, your mana automatically regenerates because it's a safe zone. If you want it to go faster, that is when you can come over here, jump in this mana pool right here, and there it goes. Your mana is the blue bar on the bottom right. In case you guys didn't see that, your health is on the bottom left. So let's use the haste again. See, it went down to 105, our mana did. It's slowly going back up. If you come in the pool, it goes up all the way very fast. So that is the basics of spell casting. Let's go ahead and check out our new skill here. This one is the spell that I fell in love with, or that made me fall in love with this game. This next one that we're going to do. So now our reward is going to be the nature essence and 150 XP. We're going to go ahead and hit X. We also got a level out of that. Let's talk with her again. So now it says craft the extract spell, and she's going to give us a Solomon's wand and light essence. So we're going to hit accept. So let's see, if we go in here, we're going to do carrying capacity again. And I don't know how our damage went up to 55. It only says +2. Maybe I have a modifier on for that. I didn't notice. I'm not sure on that. That's interesting though. Well, actually, you know what? It's probably because we have the axe in our hand. Let's see. Can I take that out? Unequip. Yeah. Okay. So our base damage is 12. With the axe is 55. Got it. Okay. Let's see here. What did I need to do? The extract spell. Okay, so if we go back here, so the arcane one, that is your normal one. You don't have to have an essence for that. A wild mutant appear. Oh, that's on the map. If we look at the map, zoom out, there is a mutant here that is part of an event that they were doing for a while. And then I think it just became part of the game, so you can actually get really good stuff from him, but we're not worried about that. We will eventually get to one of those, but there's no way we're going to be able to make it up there. Lots of deadly stuff in between here and there. Okay, so like I was saying, if you come to our spell book, it's always going to start with the arcane one. For you to change that, you would come to whatever essence you pick up. Right here we have 2 nature essence. We're going to hit X on it, and we're going to do add to spell. It'll change our arcane to essence, or sorry, to nature, and now we have 4 new spells. So with this one we have pounce, we have geyser, we have bark skin, and we have our extract. The extract is the one that we need. We're going to hit X on that. This one I do like using, so I am going to make it stronger. I just don't remember what does what. That does nothing. So the mushrooms adds 2% range. This one adds 2% spell energy. This one does 1 damage, and it looks like that's it. We don't have any other plants, so we're going to do the energy. And we're going to do all 4 of what we have. So this part's a little tricky. You would think that, you know, I want to add all 4, I'll just go ahead and hit 4 and then do add to spell. It still only does 1. I don't know if that's a bug or what. They never changed it. They never did anything with it, so I don't know. Hopefully they still do updates on the game. I know they have since the last time I played it, but it hasn't been anything like drastic or anything. So what I'm going to do is I already picked the extract one. I'm actually going to put it over the haste because I don't use haste. So we're going to put it here. And it is selected. You can see the orange thing around it. It won't like turn red. It won't change it or anything yet until you hit craft spell. So we're going to go ahead and hit craft spell, and it replaces that one with the haste, or with the extract one. Now, this is why I said that this is so awesome. Absolutely love this. So since I have an axe, if I want to, I can come over here and hit it. As you can see, I'm getting stone. If I hit the tree, I'm getting wood, just like any other, you know, survival game. That is not the extract spell. That's just me hitting it with triangle. If I want to extract, I hold L2, and I can do the same thing from a distance. So I'm just standing back getting stone just by holding the L2 button. I can do the same thing with the wood. Now, sadly, it does not work on like plants. Like if these plants were still here, it won't work on those. You can cast it, but it's not going to do anything. You can cast it on the pools, it won't do anything. That is my talk button. You can cast it on the pools, it won't do anything. It's mainly for picking up supplies. So the stone you can actually get iron from, you can actually come across metal and stuff like that and just use it on that. But it's really cool because like I can be running from point A to point B and I'll need supplies on the way. So like, say I need to go over where she's at, obviously for our mission. I go running, I see the stone, I cast it, and I just keep going. I'm collecting stone while on the move. And then after you get so far, it does cut off on its own, which it does have a decent distance. Eventually it'll cut off, and then I can just recast it on something else, which there's nothing down here to cast it on. But I can recast it on like the next rock if I still need more stone or whatever. And like I said, that's just one of the things I fell in love with the game. It's just... that's like, I don't know, to me that's like nobody's ever done that. I mean, I'm sure they have, just not in the sense the way it is in here, and I just think it's really cool. Alright, so it says that I have something here. Oh, we can create our house. Let's create our house. So we are going to do, our primary color is going to be red, which, how do I do this? I have to do it this way. Go white. No. How do I move that? Oh, I see. So we want to go red. We're going to go here. Going to go up a bit. And then... oh. how do I get back up to the top? We're gonna hit accept. Okay, so we got red. Do we have a wolf? I want a wolf. There's a wolf. That looks kind of cheesy. Another wild mutant appeared. There's a wolf. We'll stick with that one. Alright, and our secondary color, it doesn't matter what we do here. We're going to go completely black. Come over, hit accept. There we go. Perfect. And then we have our house name, which we are going to do rare breed. Which it doesn't matter because no one in the game, no one's going to be in our game. And then you can set a motto if you want, which we're not going to do. We're just going to hit confirm. So now, when you come in here, oh, it still doesn't show it. It'll say, like on the, on your name, when you're in the game, it'll actually say like ChaosEclipse, and it'll say like rare breed or something like that. Or maybe it'll be rare breed and then ChaosEclipse, one of the two. But yeah, so you can have a whole bunch of party members in here. It's basically creating a guild. And I believe you have to be whatever level I am now. That's why it just popped up. Yeah, level 5. So come in here. We're going to go ahead and complete the quest because we did the extract spell. Okay, and then we're going to pick up the next quest, which it says it requires the extract spell. We're going to gather 25 wood, which we may already have. Let's go ahead and hit accept. Nope, we have 16, so we're going to use this. And that pinging is just because we're doing something that's mission related right now. So now we have it, it's still collecting wood and you don't hear the pinging anymore. So we're going to stop that because I don't want to overload myself on wood that I don't need. At least not yet. We're going to hit complete. It's going to give us 50 wood and 5 iron ingots. We are level 6. Let's come in here. We're going to do carry capacity again because we are going to be we're going to end up carrying a lot of stuff. And I do actually want to point this out too. You guys are going to have to experiment with this. I don't know what all the things are. I've looked on Google before and I looked them all up, but I don't remember what they are. So with this arcane spell and the axe that I have, we have Arcane Blast, Arcane Storm, Haste, and Arcane Step. Now the tricky part is if I unequip this, no, it's not letting me unequip it. If I unequip that and I equip this one, which it's not letting me, maybe I have to do it in here. Unequip this, equip this. Okay, so now I have my wand, so now the wand is down there. It's still on arcane, but I have now arcane missile, arcane beam, haste, which is the same one, and arcane step, which is the same one. So it looks like your support ones on the right side are the same and your attack ones change. It changes with every weapon you equip. So you guys may want to experience or explore the different options of whether you want to use an axe all the time or a wand or a staff or whatever. Now don't get me wrong, you can have one of each. As you can see down there in the bottom right, there are 4 axe pictures down there. I believe as of right now I can only equip one. No, it does let me equip both. Wow. Okay, so if you want, you can have an axe, a wand, a staff, and the war gloves if you want. And then to switch between weapons, I believe it's not that. I thought it was. I thought it was L1 and R1. It's not that. There it is. Okay, so that's, yeah, I didn't like that before. Okay, so it's square on the, well, it's square. If you look down on the bottom of your screen right now, it has L2 and R2, which is your attacks and everything. Square, it shows the axe, which is what we currently have. If you hit that button again, it changes to the wand. So the next one, if I had a staff equipped, it should show a picture of a staff, but we only have the 2 equipped, so this is all it's going to show. Circle is to use your trinkets, whether you have a bracelet. Your potions, I believe, go on L1 and R1. If you had a broom, I believe that one goes under circle. That's why I called those all equipment and stuff like that. So it's the controls are a little wonky, but you can also actually hit your options button. You can go in settings and you can actually change your, oops, I changed some of that video, I didn't mean to do that. You can actually change your key bindings if you want to do that. I would prefer, for me, to just stay the way it is. Like, I usually don't mess with key bindings in any game I play just because I don't want to jump back into it and be completely lost. So if you come back in here, I'm trying to figure out how to make that thing go away again. Is it something that I learned just now? I didn't learn anything new. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna exit out of that. We'll figure it out later. Alright, let's talk with her again. We have to build a fire pit, and she's gonna give us steamed vegetables. So, to build a fire pit, it is left on the D-pad, and it's actually under your magic, and I believe it is the second one? No. Third one? Yeah. Okay, so as you can see in here, it's red. This is another thing that the game doesn't tell you. You have to go outside the little training area. So, as you can see, we have enough to make it. We need 10 wood and 5 stone. But like I said, it doesn't let you do it in here. So you have to come all the way over here outside the bubble. Like I said, it doesn't tell you, which is kind of crappy. Hopefully they change that, at least for new players. I think that might be the reason, or a reason, why a lot of people can't really get into the game. Alright, so as you can see, we can place it in certain spots, not in all of them. It's probably just because it's not snapping right. And it looks like you can lower it and raise it as well if you move slow or whatever. Okay, so to craft it, we're gonna hit L2 again. Yeah. Okay, and then we exit out of that, and it says to interact with it, you can just hit square. That over there, right there in the circle, that is the blue big crystal I was talking about. There was one closer, but it was on the other side when we went out the other way. Okay, so we built the fire pit. We're not going to cook anything yet because she's about to make us cook something anyway. So let's go ahead and head back. Let's go and get the next part of our quest. And I'm trying to rush through this, guys. This whole first part, this tutorial part, is actually going to be very long. I believe I did a video on this. I don't know if I mentioned this or not. I did a video on this. I did a live play, and I believe I deleted the video afterwards. I never got any viewers or anything during the live play, which is fine. I'm not worried about that. I'm only mentioning it because no one else got to see it, and I deleted it. So that's why I'm kind of redoing this. So if we hit complete, and then we go and we do our next one, we have to craft a salted boar. Now, I believe we have to actually go and kill a boar. Nope, it just said it gave us boar meat. So, I don't know what that, oh, that's the salt. Okay, yeah, so there's the boar meat. Yeah, see, in the other one, it actually, or not the other one, in the online, it actually made me go and kill a boar. Like, it didn't say to do it, but I was like, I don't have boar meat. So, you gotta think, let's go kill a boar. Oh, here's a little one that we can do. So, if you just hold L2 on that, there you go. Getting 12 XP, 12 XP. Doesn't look, there it goes. I was gonna say, it doesn't look like we're collecting any runes, though. And you can make it stronger to collect more often and stuff like that. Obviously, if it is something that is kind of rare, you may or may not actually get anything from that if you're using a weaker spell. So the spell strength does matter and all that. Alright, so if we hit square on this, it automatically goes into your consumables, your food and everything. We need to make one salted boar, which is right here. We already have stuff for it. So let's hit craft. It goes around. When it finishes the circle, it will be complete, and we can just pick it back up. That red circle that you've seen around it, this is your boar right here. So we're going to pick that up, do it all. That red circle that you've seen around it while the blue one's going, that is how long that fire is going to burn for. I don't think you can add more wood to it though, so you'll literally have to craft another one. I honestly don't remember how that works. X is your jump, square is to switch weapons, triangle is to swing your weapon, circle is crouch. No, it's not crouch. Oh, circle is your abilities. I guess there is no crouch in this game. For PlayStation users, I don't know about PC, R3 is your talk button. You can see it down there on the left next to my level. That is if I want to talk in game. L3 is to switch between, oh sorry, I made it lag by doing it too fast. L3 is to switch between your first person and third person. You can see my man diaper. Let's go ahead and talk with her again. Complete it. Talk with her again. Now we have to interact with a travel portal, which was just right up there. I think all we have to do is go and click on it. Oh look, the stuff's back, so I can actually show you guys now. You cannot collect these by casting the stuff on it. It doesn't even do anything, it just makes it glow, but you can still do it on the rocks and everything. So just keep that in mind, guys. And obviously some rocks and stuff you can't loot, but you also can't like even hit them. I mean, you can hit them, but it's not like going to give you anything for hitting it. Like you'll eventually just be able to know which ones you can loot from and which ones you can't. So all we're going to do is hit square on this. There's nothing here. We're just going to back out. I already showed you guys that, which I don't even remember that being part of the tutorial. Go ahead and jump down here. You do take fall damage, so be very careful. It is, you can jump from pretty damn high though without taking any damage, and then later you can actually make it to where you take less fall damage or none at all if you're strong enough, I believe. I could be wrong about that. Alright, so we're going to complete that. She's going to give us all that stuff that you see there, the nature's essence, the fresh berry salad, salted boar, and 10 cloth. We hit level 7. Let's do mana, because we're going to need mana for all the stuff we're going to get into. Back out of that, talk with her again. So now she wants to speak with Gembok. So that is the end of this area's training. That is literally the basics. Why does this say this? Your training is complete. Oh, okay. She started thinking about it, that's why I clicked on her again. So it says, go beyond the cities and venture into the woods. There's not really cities in this game. Actually, it's not that there's not really cities. There are no cities in this game. There's enemy camps and like ruins and stuff, and that's basically it. Maybe they expected like there to be player cities or something like that. So you can see a new symbol up on the compass, up on the top right, or sorry, top center. That is where we need to go. If you take a look at the map, which I keep hitting the wrong button, sorry. Take a look at the map. This is where we need to go, right here. Elderly assistance. If I'm not mistaken, he is over inside of a cave. What's that yellow symbol under him? Or under that? Oh, it's an exclamation point. That's why it says quest. Okay. And then if you want this fireplace out here, I don't like leaving a sign in PvP games of where I am, where I have been, stuff like that. That way it's harder for people to find you. You can actually destroy this, but I don't think that you can interact with it and destroy it. No, but you can attack it and destroy it, I believe. It's not letting me. It's not even taking damage. Okay, but I guess it doesn't matter because it doesn't have our name on it. I thought before it did. Maybe I was wrong about that too. It just says abandoned place throne to claim. So we could actually place our throne here to claim that, but it doesn't matter. It'll burn out and it'll disappear on its own. So we need to go off in that direction for our first technically quest, which that area was more like your basic starter quests, like tutorial, and then this one is going to be like a little bit more advanced, but it's going to be kind of the same stuff. They're just going to teach you, I believe, about the different spells, about leveling up and stuff like that. I may be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Okay, so there is a boar. We need some attack stuff other than just swinging our axe. So if you come in here, we're going to go back to our craft spells. We're going to look at the different ones here. We have the blast and the storm. The storm stays in place. The blast, I believe you can shoot it. So we're going to do this one, and we're going to do these ones do damage? Which one does damage? These do damage. Okay, so we're going to do this again, and again. And we are going to place it on the R2. Like I said, I like my attacks on the right side. We're going to do craft spell. So now we have the Arcane Blast on the right side. And now that I think about it, that is not going to shoot off. It's just a blast that happens right in front of us. Yeah. Okay, that's still not bad, though. Oh, and I just scared that deer. And then if we do... Oh, not what I'm trying to do. Do I have to do this? Okay, there we go. And then we come over here. Let's see. We can do... The missile is a thing. So is the beam. Which one's stronger? I the beam. This one's an attack one. We'll do that on the right side. Craft spell. I didn't have any more damage stuff, that's why I didn't put it there. And then we can do a light one. Well, you know, I don't even like using the wand, honestly. We'll do a light one. I believe this one has a healing on it. Absolution. Heal from afar with this heavenly projectile of energy. Grace. Bolts of pure energy. Rapidly start shooting out of your weapon. Atonement. Slowly convert your mana into health. And then we have Pacify. Okay, that one's to tame. If you guys want to tame creatures, you can use Pacify. I wouldn't suggest it right off the bat. I mean, if you guys want to try it out and stuff, you can tame like a deer or something like that just to get around and stuff. But you have to constantly feed the pets and everything. If you don't keep them fed, they will turn on you. Like if it's a deer, it's just going to run off. But if it's something like a dragon, it'll start attacking you and your place. We're going to do Atonement, which is to heal ourselves. It'll just basically convert our mana. So there we go. As you can see, you can do an arcane one and a light one. You can mix them all up all kinds of different ways and everything. And we're actually going to make a staff as well. So let's make one of these staves. Oh, and that's going to take a while. Okay, well, let's go ahead. Oh. And of course, it's already nighttime. There is a night and day cycle, as you guys can see. There's a boar. It's not even hitting him. There it goes. And we have another one coming up as well. He's gonna run off. Oh, let's go ahead and loot all. Hi! I didn't see you. I mean, I did, but not right away. Oops, wrong button. Loot all. To get light essence, it's going to be off of killing stuff. So the light essences, if you guys want to... Oh, I'm out of mana. Not good. Haha. So light... What is that sound? No, I forgot. At nighttime in this game, it's kind of like Minecraft. Skeletons and stuff come out. He is level 4, and I'm out of mana again. Hi! You're gonna hurt me, aren't you? Yeah, you're gonna hit hard. Yeah, that was my Arcane Blast. Now, what I was saying is, at night, skeletons and stuff come out. It does change during the day. During the day, you can still see them, but not as often and stuff like that. At night, that's when the creatures technically come out. Let's see. So the thing I was talking about, sorry, I keep getting distracted. So the thing I was talking about, your light essence, you only get those from killing stuff. Those over there by that pool, that is an acid pool, those are nature essence. You can get those from trees and everything else, but if you want to get easy ones, just look for an acid pool. They're always by the acid pools. So let's go over and grab some of those just to have some extras. They do obviously attack each other, and this Arcane Blast is actually kind of strong. That is awesome. We got a light essence off of them. Alright, let's come over here and we're going to grab some of these nature essences. And you'll see what I was talking about by how sometimes you get items and sometimes you don't. So we should technically get it each tick that it's giving us XP, and as you can see, we're not getting any. So we may get like 1 or 2 out of this, if it even gives us any. There's 1. And then if you make it stronger, use a different weapon, like that's how you get more and stuff like that. And eventually, just leveling up, you'll get more. But this is the easiest way to get nature essence. Like I said, you can get them from trees, you can even get them from animals and stuff, but the easiest way is by actually picking up these green things. You can find light essence by like these. It's extremely rare though. Same thing with blood essence, which there are, I believe, 5 different essences. There's nature, light, let me see, nature, light, blood, fire, and water, I believe. So I believe, yeah, I believe there's 5. I may be wrong about the names on those. The water one I'm not sure about. I know it's blue. It might be like ice or something, but I do know it's blue. Alright, so like I was saying, if you need items along the way, you can easily start collecting while you're moving, which is awesome. Looks like a boar or something killed this, so let's go ahead and loot it. Waste not, want not. I think that's the phrase for it. And we are going to need wood, that's why I'm picking it up. You're going to get wood for, you're going to need wood for crafting, like your building and stuff later. And then, like I said, these plants and stuff you have to physically go up to and grab. All the different plants do different things for you. I don't think the yellow pine is really anything. It more or less does, like that's for crafting clothing. But these crowberries and stuff like that, and eventually you guys will find ones that that you'll actually want to collect more often. Like there's ones that does more energy versus ones that do more damage. For this gathering spell, this spell right here, I usually go with energy because it makes it last a lot longer, and that's actually metal right there, or iron I should say. I always call it metal because I'm used to playing Arc. Yeah, see, it's iron ore, which actually I think even in Arc it's iron. I don't know. I mean, well, I think it smelts into metal, but it's iron ore. I don't know. I don't remember. Haven't played that game in a while either. Which we don't need that much. We're gonna make ourselves overweight, over encumbered. Alright, we did get a level. Let's go ahead and stop right here and check our stats. Let's go ahead and give ourselves more health. Let's make some clothes if we can. So let's come down here. We already have a hat. Let's see about, oh, okay. We haven't learned any of them. Here's our knowledge thing. Okay, so, ooh, that's why. So these clothings do different things. Your cloth is your light armor, like as in it weighs less. Your leather is your well, actually your iron is your heavy. Your leather and your wild are kind of in the middle. I usually go for wild. It has, to me, it has the best stats in the end. The way I figure that out is I literally scroll all the way down. So as you can see, the very bottom light leather one, I don't know what the indigo stuff is. Maybe that's extra stuff, I don't know. But that's 67 to 91. The leather is 29 to 40. The eagle, or sorry, the wild is also 29 to 40. And then this one is, oh wow, maybe they changed it because that one's 29 to 42. 148, 148, 33, 148, 237, 237, I guess they changed it. These are all even. It didn't used to be. I don't know, the wild looks pretty cool too though. Like look at that. It's even called a scarecrow hood. It's pretty cool. Let's see here. We can make, oh, we can't do any of these until level 10. Oh crap. Do I want to learn bracelets? I don't want to learn bracelets. I want to learn rings. I guess we'll just leave that alone for now. We'll just stay naked. Let's go ahead and gather more iron. What is this? More mushrooms? Yeah. And there are, like I said, different things at night. There's also just different creatures in general that you will come across. A lot of them are fairy tale related, mythological creatures. I have a feeling we're going to come up on some fairies here in a second. You would think that fairies are nice, and they're not. Actually, it's not really fairies. I think they're called sprites. Yeah, it's right there. Are they sprites or fairies? They are sprites. And they're level 8. Those little guys will destroy your face. And they're extremely hostile too, so be very careful with them. And you can hear, can you guys hear that chime? The, I don't know how to explain that sound. Sounds kind of like treasure or something. That is coming from them. So if you're walking like through the woods and you start hearing that, that means there's one around you. They do wander around, and that bear's level 8 as well. We should be alright. Kind of walk in the middle here. It's okay. I'd rather the boar chase me than you. That up there is a big mushroom. You can actually use the thing on that to get mushrooms. I heard something. There's something over there. I don't know. Don't know what it is. Don't want to find out. They have added new stuff in the game too since I've played, like those mutant creatures and stuff. I've only done one of them. Got my face pushed in. Wasn't fun. All right, so this cave right here that we're coming up on, somewhere right here. Right here. This cave right here is your first, or not first, but this is like the advanced quests and stuff. They must have added new cave noises. What's that? No, not for me, huh? Alright, how's it going, Gembok? Complete that. We are level 9. Let's go ahead and give ourselves more health because we're going to need it. Let's go over to our knowledge thing. We have 18 points that we haven't spent anything on. See, but I don't want to learn any of this stuff. I also don't normally learn the recipes. Like, I can learn down to here right now, but I normally don't learn the recipes either, just because you can find food and stuff. And honestly, that's like the food, as you can see, it gives you buffs. Like the second sentence that says consuming will add sugar rush buff, which is +1 health and +1 mana regeneration, and 60 movement speed for 60 seconds. That's all these do, is they add buffs. I'm not saying they're bad. Like that last one, that's 4 health and 4 mana and 50 movement speed for 300 seconds. And it also gives you a max of 750 health and 750 mana. But these potions do the same thing instantly. Well, not the same thing, because these are just like mana and health. Like it won't give you the boost, and it doesn't give you, I think, the regen. Maybe some of them actually do regen. Yeah, that one regens. So some of them do regen, but it doesn't give you the speed boost, and it doesn't like, I don't know. It just seems easier to use the elixirs and the potions and stuff than it is to create the food. Because with the food, it's going to take up a lot of your inventory space. You need all kinds of salts and dried meat and everything else, and it's a pain in the butt. Let's see. The first place I'm going to build is probably going to be out of stone, so we're not going to mess with the wood, at least not yet. But I don't know if I want to wait till level 20. I don't know if I can wait till level 20, because eventually I'm going to need to place down a storage box somewhere. For now, let's learn this cauldron. The forge. What is this one? Respawn stone. We can put that in our house so we can respawn at our house. The workbench so that we can do higher crafting stuff. The tailoring bench so that we can do better clothing. And that's it for now. Alright, what do you got? So we have to achieve level 10. So literally that's our next quest, is just become level 10. So playing this on like a regular server, you literally are just going to run around for a while, just killing stuff, picking stuff up, trying to get level 10. So it can get annoying. We learned something in here. What did we learn? Not that. Oh, it was the respawn stone. Oh, and all of these. Okay. Alright. So you'll be coming back to this area for a while. If you guys want, you can build like a little area just right here. But there is an actual place where I like to build, and I'm going to head over there. Which actually I guess we probably should. Well, I was going to say we should probably learn the wood stuff. So let's learn this one, the walls, the door, sure, the stairs, don't care about that. That's wood trim, that's floor pack. Oh, that's trap floor. Okay, so that's all we need for now. our basics. The crafting in this is really awkward too. I will show you guys when I get to where I want to be. There's a little bit of rain. I don't know where the bear went. He's probably gonna sneak up on us, or we're gonna walk into him like a noob. Is that him over there? Or is that just a big rock in the water? This map is pretty big, but honestly it was kind of disappointing after exploring so much. So this big bubble, that's where we spawned at when we first started the game. If you guys look around, like there's a huge statue thing back there that you can go and explore, but you can't do anything with it. You can't even touch it as far as I remember. It's like that's where the back wall is. It looks very close, but it's actually very far. That statue is ridiculously huge. So don't be disappointed about that. The map is pretty big, but it's not as big and open as I thought it was. But that is actually very far. Like that is literally the complete north side of the map. Like literally all the way up here. And the little area that we have explored is that we haven't even went to the other spawn areas, which you can if you want to. And then there's other missions that we haven't picked up yet. There's one right, actually, is that where that tower's at? No, the tower's like in the woods somewhere. There's a tower like right over there in the woods. I can't see it from here, but there's you can fast travel to and from there, and there's actually missions near there, or in it, actually in it and near it, I think. I don't know. I honestly don't remember. It's one or the other or both. I think it's both though. Alright, so it's almost daytime again. You don't have to eat and drink in this game. It's considered a survival game, but you don't, like, it's not that survival to where you need to watch your stats and all that, so. Grabbing some essence while I'm going by, getting some XP. Got one, and it stopped, of course. We're gonna need some of these runes. Let's go ahead and grab some more plants too. I think these are the ones I normally go for, the ghost orchids. Because I believe they're the energy ones, the spell energy ones, and they will actually keep your stuff going longer. And then the crowberries, I believe, are for damage. Am I on the right side? I don't think I am. I think it's on the other side. Oh, hi there, I didn't even see you. Yeah, oh, and that's another reason why I wanted the rings. So, I believe it's the rings. I could be wrong. Maybe it's the bracelets. Pretty sure it's the rings, though. But you get, ooh, an eagle. Those are a pain in the butt. You get, what's it called? I can't even say it right. Regenerative abilities using those. Oh, hi. Please don't. No, 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 no. Oh, we're gonna die. We're so gonna die. Oh, we got him. We got him. He's level 6. We're level 9. I'm not used to leveling up this fast, so. Oh, and you guys seen how I just picked up a crowberry seed? I don't know if you guys noticed that. You can actually, I'm healing myself in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing. You can actually, what's it called? Plant your stuff and use it to like grow more berries and all that. Alright, up here is where I normally start my first base. We are going to need wood. We're going to need a lot of it. The building in this game requires a ridiculous amount of stuff. So that's why I said that I like the way the gathering is in this game. For some reason, it's not letting me pick that up. I don't know why. Maybe our inventory is full on those. Yeah, right here. This is the spot. So let's go ahead and clear out some of these trees. They do actually disappear if you get enough materials from them. And if you look down at the bottom where I'm using the gathering spell, L2, you can see the blue circles, or I guess blue squares around the buttons down there. That is how much energy that spell still has. So once that blue circle completely goes away, it'll actually break that spell and I won't be able to use it anymore. You can recharge it by just reapplying it to your weapon. You do need the essence all over again, and like if you had it like at a certain power, you do have to reapply whatever ingredients you had in it and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. That way you guys aren't just like, oh well, you said we could charge it. It's basically like making it new again. It's not necessarily recharging it. So that's just me using bad English language. Just like that sentence just was. Oops. Oh, okay. I've done that before too. It freaks me out. What I was doing is I was picking up the stones and stuff, and like I picked up one and I thought there was another one, so I hit square again and it changed my weapon, but I was still holding L2, so that's why it did that. Now keep this in mind too. So look at my mana while I'm gathering. You can see it slowly dropping, correct? It's at 135, now 134, now 133. Some spells are way stronger than others, so if I do this and I start healing myself, look how fast it drops then. So be very careful on how much you guys are consuming. There is a plant, I don't think it's the energy one, there is a plant that makes it to where using that spell actually makes it use less mana. I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember what it does, like what the description is for it, but there is one out there for it, so keep that in mind as well, guys. Like I said, you guys are going to have to actually go through and mess with the different things on what does what and all that, so that you guys can actually, you know, decide what weapons you want to use, what spells you want to use, and all kinds of crap. So alright, and we are level 10, so we can actually go back to that mage. But we're not going to do that yet. This is probably big enough to build a little 2x2 here. At least to start off with. It takes a lot of wood to use wood and build in this game though. There's a little rabbit. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think there's a dark blue one and a light blue one for the spells. I think one is ice and one is lightning. Alright, we're gonna go with mana, just because, I mean, health I'm not too worried about. We can always heal ourselves, but we can't if we don't have the mana, so we're gonna do mana. We're at level 10, so we're gonna see what we can learn in here. Torches don't care about, defenses don't care about. We can learn the power generator. We're gonna learn that. Nothing else over here. Let's see. Go here. We can learn our first things in here. So I don't know why they have this. If someone understands this, please let me know. So you have your health, which gives you 100 health. It regenerates 100 health. You have your mana. It regenerates 100 mana. Then you have this, which regenerates 60 health and mana. So why would you ever use these if you have the ones that regenerate both? I mean, I understand it's a little bit less, but it also gives you speed, so I guess you don't need the recipes, because I didn't see that it gave you speed. But why would you learn these two if you have this one? Is that just for like bigger heals? I don't know. I've never understood that. I guess it becomes a strategy thing. I don't know. We're not going to learn the broom. We're not going to learn the saddle. I already talked about that. We can learn the next axe and the next staff though. It's 2 points for each one of those. Let's go ahead and do it. Learn that one. Learn that one. And then we already know how to make stuff, or build, sorry. So we're going to come in here. We're going to do our wood. What is this, floor? That's not the floor. Where's the floor? Is that not the floor? It is the floor. I don't know why it didn't say it wasn't. Or, I don't know. I'm confusing myself. Alright, let's do it right here. So we're going to hit R2 there. Oh, I hit the wrong button. It's L2, sorry. L2 to build one. Now, this is a part that confuses me. So when we built that one, it says it took 25 wood. You build the one next to it, it says 25 wood plus 50. So why does it say that? Supports increasing costs. See, I don't understand that. Like, it gets more expensive every time. 25 plus 50, and then we can't even build the other one. And that's why I said it takes a lot of wood just to make stuff. I don't understand why the game's built that way. It's kind of annoying, honestly. Like, one piece should be 25, the next piece should be the exact same amount because it's the same thing. I could understand it being maybe between like a floor and a wall. Like, at least do it the one time that it connects to the floor. Well, I mean, I guess it's always going to connect to the floor. But, I don't know. That's just me, I guess. I can't speak for how they made the game or what they had in mind when they're like, oh, let's do this. I mean, maybe it's just to make the game more grindy for people to actually be in it longer. I don't know. But I think stuff like that is what actually chases a lot of people away as well. But I am no one to judge because I've never made a game. So, wrong button again. Let's go in here. Let's make the last floor piece. And then we are going to make stairs to go up to there. Come on. There we go. And then we are going to make wall pieces, which again, we don't have the wood for it again. So let's grab more wood. We're gonna end up being like level 12 by the time we go back and talk to that mage, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. Honestly, I think later on he has another quest like, oh, reach level 15 or level 20 or something like that. What is that thing telling us? What do we have that is new? It has a little hand symbol. Where's that symbol at? Oh, did we miss? We must have missed one of our things. We had a second thing that we can do here. So this is where you can come back and do the thing again. I could have swore I put it into mana, which it looks like we did. Maybe it gave me 2 points this time. It does do that sometimes. A little weird. We're gonna do carrying capacity again. Increase that to 80. There we go. That's what it was. Okay, grab this wood. And like I said, the stronger your weapons and stuff are, the more you will pick up stuff. So keep that in mind as well. I don't know if it's based off of damage though. So like if you put a whole bunch of points into just damage, and you're still using a weak weapon, I don't know if it'll give you more wood or whatever. I don't know if that's how it works, or if it's just based off the weapon itself. What are you running from? Because I'm using my magic? Where you going? Oh, I ran the other way. Now let's get this first. Now keep in mind, if you guys are playing on PvP server, this is just like Arc. If you guys have no problem being out in the open, then yeah, go for it. But if you're trying to build like me in the woods, and you're doing it for like cover protection, like so that, you know, people can't see through the trees and stuff, you need to keep in mind that people can fly in this game. They can fly over you and they will be able to see down right on top of you. Whether it is by broom, by magic, or by a dragon, they will fly over you. And they check everywhere on the map because people are buttholes. I think actually even when I did that 2-hour video of this for the very first time, I believe someone landed their dragon on my house. They didn't attack it or anything, but I'm pretty sure they landed their dragon right on my house if I remember correctly. The only good thing about the game though is if you are a lower level, they're not really going to get much from you. But if you're a higher level, they can actually steal your stuff and everything. And on top of that, one of the things that is bad about it, well, not bad, but it makes it harder for them to disencourage it, is they have to actually have, like, it would have to be worthwhile for them, because you have to actually build a spell to do damage to people's houses. But with that being said, I believe certain dragons and stuff can just straight up do it without needing that spell. But those dragons are kind of hard to tame. I believe one of them is actually on the title screen when you guys first saw me start up the game today. Get out of here, dear. Alright, let's see here. Oh, wrong way. Or wrong button, I should say. Alright, we need walls. So, wall here. Wall there. Wall there. 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 And there. Okay, and then we need... This is one of the things that confuses me. So here's a door frame, right? You can't place it down. Like, I'm trying to place it right here in the doorway. The stupid thing about this is you have to place it in a wall that's already there. Like, why? Why do you guys want to do that? Why can't I just place it right here where the door frame goes? Like, it makes no sense. I don't understand it. Like, it's ridiculous. So we have to do a wall first. Build yourself in. Hopefully I have enough wood to do the thing. If not, I'm going to end up needing to break a wall, and I just wasted some stuff. There we go. So there's our wall. There's our door. Yeah, I can't even lock it. Okay, so to make this thing mine, as you can see, everything I highlight, it says abandoned, place throne to claim. So we need to make a throne and place it down. So we are going to do left on the D-pad. We're going to make our throne. Oh, and I already placed it down. Awesome. Not really, but I have to, I guess. There we go. Let's redo this. Okay, I want it in the back. There we go. There we go. So this is your throne. And as you guys can see on the throne, it has, what is that, 10,000 health and like 300 mana or something. And the rest of this stuff is already decaying, which I thought I turned off decay. Maybe I turned off only throne decay, not structure decay. I don't know. Anyway, so you have to keep your throne charged, so to speak. So one of the things we can do is this. Is this what it is? I believe this is it. So we have to place this down, but we need enchanted stone. So we don't even have that. So what about these other things? We need precious stone for our respawn thing. We need iron ingots for that. We can do our tailoring bench. We can do our forge. The forge we're going to need right away almost. So let's go ahead and place that down. And this is going to be crowded quick. Alright, that should be it for now. Let's go ahead and interact with it. And we should have some iron in here somewhere. Or did I throw it all out? Let's stone. I have the iron ingots that are... Oh, here it is. Iron ore. So we don't even have to click on it. We can just... Oh, look, and we can make the flawless rune gem and the enchanted stone. That's okay though. Let's craft these three first. So this is how it works. The red circle around it this time is each one that you're crafting basically, and the blue circle is how often it's crafting, if that makes sense. And then there's always a bag somewhere on like the table or bench or whatever you're doing, and that is the loot that you can pick up, which is our 3 iron ingots. And there you go. So that is the basics of the game, guys. I know I don't have a ceiling yet, but we're actually going to cut the video short here because it's already been an extremely long video. I will probably do some of the stuff offline, just finishing up the house. You guys get the basics of it. It's, you know, any other crafting game or anything. If I do come back in and you guys have questions about how I built something or how I got something or anything like that, let me know. I will try not to mess with the points or anything, at least until I get back in here and actually record for you guys again. That way you guys can see what I'm putting points into versus like me actually doing stuff. So like if I just take off flying one day and you're like, how the hell did you do that? Because we didn't see you do it before. So I'll at least explain to you guys and show you what I'm doing, when I'm doing, and all that stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I did do a stream of this before. It didn't really catch on, but the stream was also very late at night. So hopefully that's all it was. To those of you that are new subscribers, thank you for coming to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. You guys are more than welcome to hit that like button. You're also more than welcome to share my videos with anyone. The only thing I ask is that you don't like spam the channel on someone else's channel. It's extremely rude, and I just don't want to be that guy where, you know, people start blaming me for someone else spamming my channel somewhere. So now if you guys know someone that, you know, would like to see any type of gameplay that I have posted or anything like that, then yeah, feel free to share it with them. You know, explain to them the type of channel it is and all that. That way they don't come over here and they're disappointed if it's not something they don't want to see. But I'm doing a giveaway at 100 followers, or 100 subscribers I should say, not followers. So make sure that you guys are leaving comments and everything, because there's no way for me to tell everyone who subscribes. I just have a number. If your profile is private, it does not show me your subscriber. It just says that there's a new subscriber. So if you guys aren't commenting, I don't know that you're a subscriber. I don't even know who you are or anything like that. So make sure you're doing the comments. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure you're doing comments on that as well. That will let me know what you guys want to see, what you don't want to see, any type of gameplay that you may or may not want to view in the future, or something else that you guys might want to catch up on if I'm not posting any more of a game that you guys were anticipating me doing a long series on or something like that. But yeah, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I thank you guys so much for being subscribers, so much for following me, so much for liking the videos. If you don't like any of them, feel free to hit the dislike button. Like I said, it lets me know stuff. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys in the next episode.